extra time.
Wicket.
Let's go.
It's cheap wicket.
Oh, how you feeling, mate? Have you pulled up?
Yeah, much better today. Quiet day yesterday and a good night's sleep last night. So yeah, push on and crack on with training today.
Do you want to just tell us about how tough that game was to play in game 2? Was it in terms of the games you've played in your career?
Yeah, I guess you think back and you play through injuries and whatnot throughout your career, and illness is something that I guess you just have to cope with as well. But yeah, it was pretty tough. But once you sort of made that commitment to playing, you sort of had to find a way to I guess not let your teammates down and just crack on and try and do a job for the guys.
Was it something you ate? Do you know?
Oh, I think it was just a 24-hour bug. A couple of friends had it. There's one going around our daughter's daycare, so it just could have been just a bug that I picked up somewhere and just happened to come on game day.
I guess how pleased have you been to be able to go 2 from 2 in this series?
Yeah, it's been great. I think the guys that come in have I guess done exceptionally well. The guys have played great white ball cricket, one day cricket for a while now. Obviously, it's our first game since the World Cup, but the group has played well for a long time, and yeah, it's nice to I guess have the series done after 2 games. But we're looking forward to the 3rd game out here.
What does it say to be able to do what you guys have been able to achieve? Without, say, Kane Williamson?
Yeah, I guess it shows there's depth there. Not only Kane, you're missing the likes of Trent and Lockie as well. So it's yeah, there's a few guys missing, but I guess it shows that there are guys that are able to come in and make that step up and perform when guys are out with injuries. So it's a pleasing sign. I think it's a sign of the environment as well. Guys that come in and they can do well. I think the way that Kyle played on his debut, having a little bit of a taste around the group in Australia around the Test side, I guess he felt a little bit more comfortable than most people coming in. So it's great to see him come in and at a young age and do well.
It's encouraging for the depth of bowling to a certain extent, isn't it? Because I mean, it's not unfair to say that it's a fairly green, inexperienced attack you've had, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
As a group.
Yeah, I guess when you're missing the likes of Trent and Lockie and also Matt, it presents opportunities for guys to make that step up. And I think you look at Hamish, who's had a taste a long time ago, and he's been able to come back and prove as well. And along with the way that Kyle played the other day, shows that he's capable of performing well at this level as well.
How big a challenge is India in comparison with, say, other sides, because they've got a fairly imposing record in recent times, and you've been able to knock them over twice?
Yeah, I guess it's always great to play India. Obviously, the T20 series didn't go according to plan, but we knew we weren't too far off. But the one days have been great. We've played some good cricket. I think they've been 2 great games of cricket. And yeah, the one-day sides played some great cricket for a while. Although we're missing a couple of guys, I think as a whole, the way that the one-day side's sort of been tracking, it's been pretty good. So yeah, I guess it's just the way that we've been tracking for a while, and it's nice to I guess get those results.
The grounds that you're playing on bring challenges in themselves, don't they? Because of the changing dimensions and the difficulties of I guess defending a ground like Auckland as opposed to here in Hamilton.
Yeah, I think we saw in Hamilton with one short side and the wind. Eden Park obviously adds its own challenges with its dimensions here as well, with whether it's windy or not. So yeah, I guess that's just part and parcel of playing in New Zealand. You have to adapt to different grounds. Some are cricket grounds, some are obviously rugby grounds. So it's about adapting and changing to the surface and also the ground that you're playing on.
Looking forward now, how important is it for you guys to kind of keep the momentum going? I suppose this series is one, but heading into the tests.
Yeah, I guess it's. I guess we look at it as what we do. We obviously today's a big day's training, and we go out and we do what we do, and hopefully the result sort of takes care of itself. But yeah, I guess winning is always nice. But we just want to keep playing the way that we've played, and I guess if we can win, it's obviously nice to win the series already, but to win another game, it's always nice to I guess get that momentum. Although there's a change of format, a number of different personnel come in, so yeah, it's the guys are looking forward to another chance to play India tomorrow.
Have you talked at all to Kane, how he's feeling?
Yeah, I think he's if he gets through training today, I'd imagine he'll play tomorrow. So yeah, it's just whether he can get through the workload today, and I'm sure if he can, then he'll be out there tomorrow.
Without revealing too much of your plans, but was the way you bowled at Kohli as a unit, was that a blueprint to how you want to bowl at him? Just your tactics and just your strategies to it?
He's obviously a class player and doesn't have many weaknesses, but I think the wicket offered a little bit of assistance, especially with the new ball. And I think if you got in the right area, there was enough there to I guess ask a few questions. So I think it's about assessing the conditions and the pitch that you're playing on in front of you.
Related to this, how satisfying is this to dismiss Kohli most number of times in ODIs? In fact, most number of times in international cricket.
Well, I guess it's your job to take wickets, and it's always nice when you get those. I guess the key players in the opposition out. And he's a great player, and he's been in great form, and especially in run chases, he's exceptional. So I guess it's always nice when you see the back of him. So yeah, I guess I didn't know that is the most, but I guess it's a nice feeling. You're just trying to take wickets for your team.
Last couple guys.
Yeah, teams coming to New Zealand talk about how it's difficult to adjust to different grounds, and especially with the short turnaround, you have practices sometimes between the T20 games. Is it any easier for you guys doing the same thing, even though you play here, you also have the same routines?
Yeah, it's just something you have to get used to. Obviously, India, the guys that are in the T20 series, they played out here not so long ago, so they have, and I think they played out here last tour as well. So it's I guess for us, every ground is different. But that's the same with cricket. You've got different pitches, different soils, obviously different sizes and dimensions at most grounds around the world. So it's just something as a cricketer you have to adapt to.
And Tim, just the way Kohli got out and Agarwal and Prithvi Shaw, going into the Test series, would you want pitches for the bowlers as more has been recently?
I'd always want pitches for the bowlers. Yeah, I guess that's probably our focus after this one day. Is we'll turn to the Test matches. But I guess it's nice to see a little bit of assistance there for the bowlers. But yeah, we'll worry about that after the one day series when we shift our focus to the Test series.
Payback tomorrow. Sweep 5-0 on the T20 series, possibly 3-0 tomorrow. Yeah, I guess that's the outcome that everyone would like, but I guess it comes back to us playing the brand and the style of cricket we want, and we do our things well. Then hopefully more times than not the result takes care of itself. I don't think you can get too consumed in the result. I think it's worrying about what we do and the processes that we put in place to give ourselves the best chance of winning.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.